through some basics on how to get in voicemail and listen, and then we'll move over to the viewpoint. The viewpoint you're going to find so much easier. So much easier to navigate and transfer calls, make calls, check voice messages. So much easier. However, you still need to know how to do the phone, right? To make an outbound call, you just lift up the handset and you're going to dial 22, dial your number. You're talking to that person. If you want to call somebody's extension inside this office or another office that has the vertical system, you're just going to dial that person's extension. Okay? And then they answer, and you're talking. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
22 to make an outside line. It says 9 on your cheat sheet, but it's 22.
Oh, that's what.
Oh, here you go.
22.
All right. You can transfer using your phone as well. So you have the caller live on the phone. You'll press the transfer button and it's physically labeled transfer. Dial in that person's extension. Hang it up. Okay? Do not disturb. There's a do not disturb button on your phone. Everybody has it. You press it. When somebody calls your extension or when somebody transfers a call to your extension, it goes straight to your voicemail. They hear whatever voicemail greeting you've selected or you've recorded for your mailbox. You're going to know that your phone is in do not disturb because eventually you're going to think, well, why is my phone not ringing? Your button is going to be lit red because you're in do not disturb. Plus your display will tell you do not disturb. Oops, let's turn it off. And now you're accepting calls. So sometimes if you're having lunch at your desk or you're having a meeting right now and you don't want your phone to disturb you, just simply turn it off. Your hold button is the red button. It works just like any other hold button you've ever used. You're on a call with somebody and you want to place them on hold, press the hold button. They will flash on here. I was going to call somebody's extension, but
Or
I
have
don't
someone
think they're gonna-
call that one.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe she'll answer up there in the front for us. Oh, you know what? Let's call. Let's see if she'll play with us.
Call selected.
Hi, hey, we're gonna put you on hold. We're testing.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the button, the red hold button is flashing, letting you know that, don't forget about her. And then this one is also flashing, okay, where she's physically holding. Ton of different ways to do things, right? To answer that call back, you can press the call key, okay? You could hit resume, and that's all going to answer on speakerphone, or you can lift up your handset and press the flashing key, and you have that person back. Thank you. Okay? So hold works just like every hold button you've ever used. This is your volume button. You can increase the volume, decrease the volume. Whatever mode you're in is the volume it controls. So for example, right now we're on the handset, so it's going to control the handset volume. You can increase it or decrease it. Speakerphone. You can decrease it or you can increase it. And if you are in the idle position, it's going to control the ring volume. So you can increase it or you can decrease it. Okay? If you will have a headset connected to your phone, be live on the headset, and it would control that volume as well. Okay? So just whatever mode you're in is the volume it controls. You have a directory button on your phone. Now I'm going to advise you to just ignore that button because you have to scroll through all these extensions that are on the system, okay? And it's just a nightmare, right? But you have that option, right? When we get into Viewpoint, here's your directory right here, and you can type in somebody's extension and boom, you're right there. So much nicer. Mute works just like any other mute button you've ever used as well. It's going to be red and it's going to let you know that you're muted. Press it again and you're unmuted. Thank you. Okay. Redial works just like any other redial. You can, you have a call logs. You can go to your phone and you can see all calls. What's come to my phone and what have I made out from my phone. Or you can go to the next and you can just show me all of my missed calls. Go to next, show me just all of my received calls and placed calls, okay? Let's do okay. And then you can scroll through the list. Oh, I need to call that person back. So you can hit dial. Voicemail. Everybody's gonna have a voicemail. There's a light at the top of the phone. When it's flashing, that means you have a voicemail that's new and you have not heard it. You'll also have a flashing message button on your phone letting you know, hey, check me. All you're going to do is press the message button. Everybody's first time default password is 987600. So when you're going into voicemail for the very first time and she tells you to enter your password, that's the first time password.
Okay.
And then you can change it. You can change your password. And remember, you have the flow chart, or once you get into voicemail, if you just listen to for her prompts, she'll walk you through where you need to go. But you can change your password, change the voicemail greeting, and change your name, which is your voice title, and that's going to be for the company directory. And you can do that all through the phone. And what you're going to do is to get into voicemail, you're going to press the message button.
Please enter your password
Put in your
followed by the pound
password,
key.
put in the pound key, you're in voicemail. And once you're in voicemail, if you want to change your password to something completely different than what you have it, the main menu, you'll press 6 for account preferences, and then select option 3 to change your password. Change your password, she'll say this is what you just entered, 1 to save it, or 2 to admit it, or listen for her prompts. To record your voice title, that's the name in the directory. In the main menu, you'll press option 6 for account preferences, and then listen for option 2 to record your voice title. If you want to change your greeting, your voicemail greeting, this is where the caller will hear, "Hi, you've reached Angela, I'm not available to take your message." This is where you're going to go and change that. In the main menu, you're going to press option 4 for manage greetings. Listen for the options. Here's a sample greeting you guys are more than welcome to use. You can change it, you can record whatever you want, but this is just a sample guideline that you guys are more than happy to use. To check your messages using your phone, press the flashing message button, put in your password, listen for the options. To leave a message into somebody else's voicemail, press the message button, put in your password, and then press 3 to send somebody a message. Say you just wanted to leave that person a message. I didn't want to talk to them. I just wanted to leave them a voicemail message. Okay? Those are the basics for the phone and voicemail. The key ones to remember is to make an outside call, what are you going to dial? You got it.
But how about long distance?
However, normally, you still need 22 to get an outside line. And so, do you guys have account codes or
No.
no?
I'm
Okay.
just making sure, because like we used to dial 9 and then 1. But it's 22 and then 1.
It's 22 and then 1.
and-
Remember, 22 is now the new 9. All right, those are the key things that you need to know how to do. How to make an outside call, that's 22. How to transfer a call. Caller's live on the phone, transfer, dial the extension, hang it up.